J.P. Morgan, banking and electricity. J.P. Morgan is one of the richest businessmen that shaped the U.S. economy. He was the founder of the J.P. Morgan Banking Company that has become one of the most prominent banking companies that is still extremely wealthy to this day. He's also the co-founder of General Electric, one of the most famous companies in the history of the U.S., and it is still around to this day, also doing extremely well in today's markets. J.P. Morgan, his full name, John Pierpont Morgan, was born in Hartford, Connecticut on April 17, 1837. He was born into a wealthy banking family. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a prominent banker and financer, and his grandfather was a founder of the Aetna Insurance Company. As a child, he suffered multiple health implications as he suffered from seizures and other medical ailments. This forced him to spend a lot of his time at home. When he was healthy, he showed an interest in arts. As a student, he was smart, but he didn't fully apply himself at the beginning of his academic career. But in high school, he began to improve his grades. In 1854, his family moved to London, where Morgan learned French and showed a love for math. He then went on to go to Göttingen University in Germany. When he graduated from college in 1857, J.P. Morgan moved to New York and worked as a clerk at Duncan, Sherman & Co., his father's company's branch in America. During his time there, he showed multiple times that he was a smart and effective businessman. The success he had led him to found his own company, J. Pierpont Morgan & Co., while still working with his father. The death of his wife in 1862 led him to dive into his work. In 1864, he partnered with Charles Dabney to form Dabney Morgan & Co. J.P. Morgan bought out Carnegie Steel Company and renamed it the United States Steel Corporation. J.P. Morgan was now the U.S. leader in producing steel. He was able to combine 10 different steel companies to form the United States Steel Corporation. This steel corporation was the first billion-dollar corporation in U.S. history. He was also able to co-found General Electric. This company was founded in 1892. The way this company was created was by merging Edison's company and theirs under one corporation to form Edison General Electric Company. Today, this company is worth over $60 billion. At the highest point, J.P. Morgan was worth roughly $49 billion. Although he was one of the most powerful bankers of his era, J.P. Morgan was accused of manipulating the financial market for his own sake to make more money. Many people started to dislike J.P. Morgan because of this accusation. He also financed railroads and helped organize U.S. Steel, General Electric, and other major corporations. He helped find modern investment banking and was the first to have a billion-dollar company. In April 1912, Morgan had a booking on the maiden voyage of White Star's Titanic, but was forced to cancel because of a serious illness. Later on March 31st, 1913, J.P. Morgan passed away. Morgan was considered one of the greatest art and book collectors of his day, and he donated many of his works to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. The painting shown on this slide is an example of one of the pieces that J.P. Morgan owned. In review, J.P. Morgan was one of the richest bankers in U.S. history. He helped to form many billion-dollar corporations and even owned the first ever billion-dollar corporation. This is our works cited. And this is our contribution page.